Testing 1, 2, 3, and we are live. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Dax Eternity official music video. Let's go. But I'm actually not trying to talk as much during the videos now because I feel like they are excessively long. Too long, even. And I'm trying to cut down as I keep like postponing this. But yeah, this will be my second time I will ever listen to Dax. First time was a month ago. I saw Catch the Rain, and I've been listening to that song a lot on repeat because I really enjoy the message, his voice. I mentioned in that video that his voice to me sounds like Martin Luther King Jr. and actually very fitting. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so hey, it's all, it's the universe, baby, right? So let's get right into it. Get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
And when you really examine the concept of eternity, one will find that there is no end. Life after death is a concept humans still don't understand.
How long is eternity? I don't understand. Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain is the pain and shame that hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give. We try to go back to the time we were kids, but those shoes no longer fit. And then we finally realize that everyone dies, but not everyone lives. So I'm taking a chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands. I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past mistakes. I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and what I see while I'm awake. They say leave it up to fate. Well, fate favors those who take. Cause if eternity's forever and all this is temporary, why wait? Humanity's lost. We obsess the price of material things, but at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off. We build, we break, renew, replace. We 9 to 5 and count the days for 40 years till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged. And that's why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say. All the thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away. As our age increased and we got old and everything decayed, and when we finally realized that our whole lives was not a game, and that time was a commodity that we could not regain, and that we were in control and there was no one else to blame, is the day that we change. It's eternity, no way, no way. Eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity.
What are you doing with your time? What is your definition of happiness? Are you giving more than you're taking? And finally, if it were to all end right now, what are you holding on to that you need to let the world see?
All right, first things first, get ready for the commentary. It's going to be epic. We hit the like and subscribe. I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Like I said at the beginning, I'm trying to talk less during the videos because they're 12-15 minutes. People don't watch that, and it's offensive, frankly. So make sure you stay for the whole commentary. The concept of time, right? What is eternity? Is eternity real? If it doesn't apply to us as humans, then does it count? Is it just eternity for, well, there actually is no, yeah, there is no eternity, right? No, I was going to say for planets or stars, but they too, explode and fade away. So right at the end there, it got a little bit hopeful. So right now I'm like, this track was both, what was the word I was going to use? See, this is why the videos are long, because I have to think. Like a little bit daunting and at the same time hopeful, because there were so many lines at the beginning that I was like, oh wow. Like when he said, everyone dies, but not everyone lives. That goes hard. And there were so many other lines, but I don't like to pause, mid video because it's annoying, and then it breaks up the flow, and then you don't really, enjoy it. And also with everything he's saying, I would have to stop every like 10 seconds. But he said something here that, what was the other line? Let me go back, because I think it was one of my favorites.
Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain.
And also he makes a lot of references to nature, I'm noticing. Well, considering I've only listened to 2 songs, but he's mentioned the rain quite a bit.
It's the pain and shame that hits earth when,
because rain rhymes with pain.
God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give.
It's not the things we receive, it's the things we give. That's the thing that's what I was thinking about. Because honestly, I mean, sure, maybe you remember both, but deep inside you, what made you feel better? Like, if it was the equally, right? You get a car. How would you feel? But then you give that car away. How would that make you feel? I think giving it away makes you feel so much better than getting it, because you're helping someone else. And I don't even know, it's hard to describe those feelings, but he's so right. He mentions so many things, and this part here was getting a little bit depressing for me, because there was he mentioned about not following your dreams, right? He went from painting here to this cubicle, this office. And I kind of feel like that, because I myself, and I'm an artist. I went to art school, and now I work in real estate from home. So I'm basically this guy, except in a smaller room with less money. But I think, even just starting this channel, it's a creative outlet, and I think, it's something. It's entertaining for me, distracting. I do what I like. I listen to music. I come across artists like Dax that otherwise I wouldn't have probably listened to, because it's not the type of music that I'm into. And if you don't come across him, and you don't click on the video, then you just don't see it. But man, I'm happy that I'm stumbling into this guy, because he's so particular. I just love the messages in his songs. They're not generic. They're not necessarily about romantic love. It's just so many things in life, right? This video went hard. It touched on so many topics: life, death, dreams, eternity, time and space. it's crazy. It's like you could have an entire like conversation or even class about this song, literally. So it is it's incredible. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this so many times because it just hits different than other tracks where it's not about, you know, the beat, like, oh, you know, you're vibing to it. It's like a wow, eye-opening experience. Crazy, crazy guy. Guys, comment down below which song I should react to next from Dax, because so far it's just bangers, banger after banger, literally. And I will continue to check out his work. So if you enjoyed, hit the like, subscribe, share, join the channel if you want to support me, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.